Hey guys, I'm Paco the Realtor. 16 years of experience, helped over 200 families buy and sell the American dream. I'm a local expert, I'm a professional, and I take care of my clients. I pride myself in.
Good evening, everybody. I hope everybody's enjoying their Thursday evening. This is Paco, the Realtor Broker, owner of RX Real Estate, local expert, broker, storyteller. Today, I want to talk to you about an amigo of mine, friend of mine, who I was having a conversation with a few days ago, and he brought up something very interesting that I want to talk to you about tonight on Therapy Thursday. Um, we were talking about growing, and he's got a pretty successful business, and we were talking about how people grow or don't grow. And he admitted to me that his business had not grown in years because he lost motivation. He lost motivation. So we started having the conversation about, well, what does that look like? Why did that happen? And it just kind of opened up my eyes to a lot of things. As a real estate coach, I see a lot of that too. And me myself have been in through phases of my life where I've lost motivation. So I want to talk about that today. Um, Motivation comes and goes. There's no way around it. When we feel motivated, we can do anything. When we don't feel motivated, we don't want to do anything. We're motivated to go to the gym, we go. We're not motivated to go to the gym, we don't go. We're motivated to get out of bed and go to work, we go. If we're not, we're dragging, right? Why is that? So it got me thinking about a few things in my life and just people that I know and talking to them. And I think a lot of it has to do with your why. I've spoken about this a while back. Most of us don't know what our why is. We don't. We wake up, we go to work, we come home, we pay bills, we support the family, we do what we can, and that's it. There's no room for why. There's no time for why, right? And I didn't have a why or didn't think of a why until somebody asked me, "What's your why?" And I was like, "I don't know." And I was in my mid 30s, by the way. Um, we have goals, but the why is what motivates you to get to the goals. The why is the reason why you get up to go to the gym when you don't want to go. The why is the reason why you do something even though you're scared. The why is how you move forward after tragedies. The why is how you don't give up after you fail. The why is what keeps you going after people start making fun of you and tell you you're not going to reach your goal. The why. That is why our motivation comes and goes. It's about discipline. If my why is strong enough, my discipline will force me to do what I don't want to do even when I don't feel like doing it. Because I know I have to do it to go. I use a gym all the time as an example because, everybody's familiar with that. I want to lose 10 pounds and I want to gain muscle mass. Certain days you feel tired, you don't want to do it. Well, if I don't have a strong why, it's going to be very easy for me to go eat that cheeseburger, drink some soda and beer, and just be done, right? The why is what keeps me in line. So my friend was telling me that he didn't have a why. His why was to make money and pay the bills. I get it. We've all been there. But I said, yeah, we all have to figure that out to pay the bills. But life shows us that there's more to life and we need to figure out what that is. Isn't it interesting that we feel most alive when we're facing our fears? Jumping out of an airplane, if you like roller coasters, going on roller coasters, or whatever it is. It just makes you think about all this, right? So what is your why in life? Now, we have goals, and let me be very clear, a goal and a why are two different things. A goal is I want to make enough money to pay and support my family. I want to have 30,000 in my savings account. I want to have 100,000 in my 401k, whatever, right? To feel comfortable and secure. That's a goal. The why is what keeps you going to get to that goal when you're tired, exhausted, bored, lost motivation, all of the above. And I think you need to really sit down and ask yourself, what is your why? What is it that will get you out of bed every day? What is it that no matter how tired you are will motivate you to get up? And I'm not going to lie and bullshit you. It is not easy to find out what your why is. I thought my why was easy. And a year later, I finally figured it out. I really had to figure it out. I had to really look in and find out what that looks like. Was it to grow my business? Was it to make more money? The reality is I make a good living. So it wasn't about the money, was it? Was it, what was it? And when I finally figured out what my why was, then everything just kind of clarified. It cleared up. What it did was it put what was important in front and what wasn't as important in the back. All of a sudden, I wasn't as confused. Now, I'm not going to lie, it took me going through a lot of what I thought were my whys to figure out, because I had goals to make a certain amount of money. And when I made that money, I still wasn't satisfied. Now, that's good because I always got the drive, but it wasn't what I was looking for. So I knew that's not what it was. The why is deep. It could be to support your family. It's to get out of debt. It could be to help other people. It could be to start a business and help other people. My why is simple. I enjoy and love making people smile, laugh, motivate them. That's my why. It's not tied to a financial goal. It's not tied to a family goal. That's my goal. That forces me to always be in a positive mood, even when I don't want to be. It forces me to look at my life when I'm feeling down and appreciate what I have. And a lot of it does start with appreciation. Do you appreciate what you have, or are you always chasing what you don't have? I went from always wanting more, so I was never satisfied, to having goals to make more money, for example, but being satisfied with where I was. Meaning, when I met my financial goals, I celebrated. I was happy. It was a milestone. I was present. If we're thinking of the past, right? Can't do anything about that. It brings back good or bad emotions. If we're worrying about the future, excusez-moi. If we're thinking about the future, then we're worrying about what's not here. We're never present. So my why forced me to become present and enjoy what I have and not stress and worry about what I want. Which, by the way, made it easier to get what I wanted. Isn't that weird? Being present made it easier to get what I wanted as opposed to worrying and stressing about what I wanted. Because I was always worrying about it, right? So, what's your why? Why do you lose your motivation? I have students who tell me that their motivation comes and goes, and we can't figure it out why. I think a lot of that has to do with that they don't know what their why is yet. They don't have that clear direction and path of what they want. They're constantly searching. What is your why? If you know your why, God bless you. If you've never even thought of what your why is, well, I'm glad we're having this conversation, right? What is your why? Think about it. There's no easy answer, and nobody can help you. I can kick you, motivate you, and shove you in the right direction, but at the end of the day, only you know what that's going to be and what that looks like. What is your why? Sandy Koufax's why is simple. She just wants us to... I'll show you what her why is. Sandy. Come here, Sandy. Come here. Her why is she just wants to be cuddled. She just wants somebody to scratch her head and her chest and give her love. That's it. And of course, be fed. But that's her only why. If I do that to her, she won't complain, cry, and be happy the whole time, right? And then the minute I stop, she does that and tells me not to stop. That's my dog's why. What is your why? What is it that would motivate you to get up every day? Think about it. All right, guys? I went deep tonight, huh? It's the coffee. I drank way too much coffee today. Got me into a mood. I should have drank alcohol. I probably would have been happier, but it got me into a mood. And hey, Rhonda, preach. Thank you. So, what is your why? Think about it. Really think about it. And before you tell me you know what it is, if you've never thought about it, you're full of crap. Because it took me a year to figure out what my why was, and that was me constantly searching for it. So, if you need help finding it, send me a text or email, and I'll tell you what my journey was and how I figured it out. I'm not going to put all my stuff out there on Facebook Live, but I will tell you this. It is not something easy. Therefore, that's why a lot of people don't do it. But anything worthwhile is worth it, right? If it was easy, everybody would do it. It wouldn't be worth it. All right, guys. That is my Therapy Thursday. I am done preaching, and my dog wants to get out. Everybody have a good night. I will see you later.
I'm also really sarcastic and a storyteller. So why don't you guys get to know me? Hey guys, thanks for watching my video. Hope you love the content. Subscribe below or follow me on social media. Just type Paco the Realtor.